Hello everyone, thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Crown of Charlemagne series. So, frustrating series of events here. You know, several episodes back, I decided to go ahead and attack the Wilsey to try and take their territory. The objective being, I wanted to improve my economy. But what's happened since I took over the Wilsey's territory is I can't get public order up fast enough. So there's constant rebellions, and I'm just in this vicious cycle at the moment. It's slowly getting better. But it's been several turns of just painfully, slowly trying to get this off to a better start. So let's give this governor some better zeal, some better public order. This governor, better cunning and zeal. This governor, better cunning and zeal. Awesome. Just trying to equalize their stats. See, public order in this province now is -22. It's -22 for the next turn, which is crazy. So there's probably going to be another rebellion that I have to take care of before they spread. It's just very difficult to manage with the number of armies I have in the area. Now, thankfully, it appears to be turning around now. And when this church is finished building, it'll turn around even faster. Now this army is just out in the middle of nowhere for no reason. Alright, thankfully public order in these areas is not declining as quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and move this guy down to Halberstadt. Sort of this army, which I just know they're going to attack Lipsk in the very next turn. This army can at least go down and stop them from holding it for too long and from growing stronger while they hold Lipsk. So public order in this province, Kotbus, Brandenburg, and Lipsk, is currently going to go up by 20 next turn. Public order in the Havelburg, Rarik, Stargard province has stopped going down, and a church is going to finish building in the next turn. So that will help with public order, and will help with the religious influence and religious osmosis of Christianity in the area. So that will help with public order in general. That church is going to play a big role in fixing the issue that we have right now. But in the meantime, this is different from a lot of experiences that I've had in Total War Attila, in that income is not quite as high as usual as it... yep, there it is. So they're attacking Lipsk. Of course they are. They took control of it. Of course they did. Alright, we're going to pay this guy off. Anselm is trying to defame me like a jerk. And then we're going to come in and take it back.
None will escape.
With our heir here. And we're going to waste money rebuilding it. Thankfully, public order, well, it's still going to be -70 as of next turn. Just mind-blowing. Alright. Better melee defense for this army. And... sure, better replenishment rates. That's a good thing. Alright, so public order in Havelburg is finally improving slightly, but just painfully slow. So we're going to have to sit here for a bit as things continue to turn around in some of these provinces with negative public order. Until then, you know, income is just going to be bad. Notice here, tax rate -4%, growth -2 in areas with public order that's that low. So the whole purpose of charging into this area was to gain additional territory and build up my economy more quickly because I had more cities. But public order is so bad. Now here's the thing, because it's Age of Charlemagne, because the game seems to be designed around a different kind of income model, there's just not as much money to deal with, period. It's interesting. It's both interesting and annoying, frankly. Because my experience so far has been... oh, wait, there's a ruined building in Halberstadt that costs how much to repair? 4,000 to repair that ruined building in Halberstadt. You are kidding me. Alright, well, I'll save up for that, because that's going to help public order once I get to it. Additional public order. Oh, wait, no. No. You're not a governor. Oh, but we will give him that because he'll be able to unlock the general skill in the next turn, so that's good. Alright, things in Havelberg are starting to turn up a little faster. Let's see here. Go ahead and build a water mill. That'll give additional wealth from agricultural and industrial buildings. I don't have industrial buildings here. I actually don't have that. Never mind, we're not going to do that. Maybe I can build it elsewhere. Hang on, let's take a look around. Agriculture, industry. Looking for a province where that might be a bit more effective. Already got one there. It's not really a cut and dry place to put a building like that. Not yet. But we could potentially build some more. Let's see. There's a food market there. There's a wine market. There's a hospice. Already got a church, school, a food market, and a hostel here. Let's do a trading post. Why not? In 2 turns, that'll bring us a little bit more money. I really wish we owned our brother's territory at this point, but I don't want to go to another war until public order is much better in the areas that we just took over. Alright, continue to... What was the church hospital? Ah, nice. Let's definitely research that. That'll help with sanitation. Or we could research the Great Market Town. But again, we need money to do all of these things. And right now my economy is just bad. I'm going to go ahead and make that a market village. Just looking at things that I can build. Alright. Hopefully Christianity's influence. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Christianity is definitely on the rise. Paganism is falling out in these areas, which we need to happen as fast as possible, frankly. Let's end the turn and let things continue to tick upward. The Holy Roman Empire is off to a sputtering start here. Quick look around. All right, Osnabrück's public order is falling. Why? What's the big deal? Religious differences. Christianity is still on the rise there. So maybe over time that will be less of an issue. What's the problem here? All right, not as big of a problem. Public order is getting better in some provinces. It'll become positive pretty soon, which will help with our income. But for now, we just need to keep letting time pass by. These armies are making me really nervous. All right, we're up. We're above 700. We're actually above 700. It's unreal. All right, Hallstatt. Havelberg. What can we build here? Don't have the means to build a mine. Can build a cloth weaver here because there's a special resource. Making sure that I have resource-specific buildings elsewhere. All right, there's about to be a freaking revolt in Osnabrück. And despite having 2 armies in the area, yeah, public order is just miserable here. Christianity is definitely rising quickly, but paganism and Tengriism are causing some huge rifts. Religious differences are just bad in this area. And I don't have the ability to build... Let's see, there's a blacksmith there. I don't need a blacksmith in Lipsk. I'm going to try and build a church there next turn. That might help with that situation. Church. Can also build a cloth weaver, which will definitely give me some additional income, which will be nice. So let's... Oh, Adelhard, the governor. Okay. This guy is getting older, and so he's started to get lazy. His zeal needs a boost.
By the flame, I will have my lord's torturers.
Oh no. All right. Well, my worst fears have just come true. Public order is not yet good enough in the northern areas. All right. What I'm going to have to do is combine some of these armies. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to have to do. Let's see, that's 16. $19. All right. All right.
Ready for battle. Ready for battle. Faster, damn you all.
Well, that was pointless. All right, and then this army, I'm going to move down to Ogden, so it's out of range.
We hunger for battle.
So we have 2 armies moving together that can at least maybe fight that threat. The Caliphate has just declared war on us, despite the fact that we're not ready to pull these armies out of this area. We're not ready at all. The armies are needed to help maintain public order while things continue to get worse here. So one more turn and this church will be done, so that'll help in Lipsk, but public order's at -91. And my income is not good enough to lower the taxes to give people a nice happiness boost otherwise. Let's look at our political situation. Is there anything we can do there? No, politics doesn't actually affect public order. So Warrington has had an illegitimate son. Now that I turned off that mod that I was using, all the kids are illegitimate again. It just happens in Total War Attila. I was accidentally using a mod earlier in the campaign, realized it around the turn of the year. Alright. Egehard, the priest. Alright. They're going to do something right now. Yep. So they're hitting Angoulême. What is this? Oh, I hit the map button by accident. Well, this is the first time we've actually fought them in battle. So we'll fight this on the battlefield, get our butts kicked. It'll be sad. It'll be over quickly. So we weren't able to launch a crusade against them. They've launched a jihad against us. I'm starting to think that that war against the Wilsey was just extremely ill-conceived. But then again, I could have gone to war against them, and the same thing could have happened on the opposite side. So it's really neither here nor there. So let's put up that barricade.
Defensive positions. On watch.
Trying to see if there's a better place to put the barricade, but there's really not. Alright, might as well have the archers back here taking shots at whoever tries to hit these guys. And let's get our butts kicked.
The enemy outnumbers us.
Yeah, so they're coming from 3 different directions.
Our enemies mean to march into our capital and utterly overthrow us.
Let's see what they look like. Let's see. They look oddly white. I guess these are warriors from Spain. Okay, that looks a bit more Arab. Yeah, mercenary spearmen, that's why. Andalusian archers. Okay. Now it's making more sense. Sped up time a little bit. First cavalry charge is on its way.
We await your command. Our general is being attacked. Keep him alive.
Oh, our general is that spearman line. I was like, what are you talking about? Alright, so their general is right there. I can try and take him out. Because he was stupid enough to just ride right in front of me.
Melee horsemen, glory be to God. Advance.
Alright, so they just rode in some cavalry from the back that my cavalry, I think, is beating quite handily.
The tower has been destroyed.
Their general is now riding away. Alright, so that cavalry they rode in from the back didn't do too well.
Quickly now.
We're going to hit their general.
Take our enemies.
Yo, you were supposed to charge. What? Did you guys see that? I told them to hit that general.
At your service.
unbelievable. It's not that we stood a chance, but I really don't... That's something that's happened pretty consistently.
Men are losing faith.
It'll be okay.
It's our infantry.
Okay, we're
Flee the
screwed.
field of battle. This is a shameful display.
We didn't really have a chance, so there's no point getting frustrated. But oh, their general is running away. I mean, we're still going to lose this. We're overwhelmingly outnumbered. But we did manage to make their general run off. We might have actually managed that a little bit easier had those forces listened to my army.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Decisive defeat. So Angoulême now belongs to the Caliphate, the Khilafah. But we'll change that very soon. Very interesting that they went ahead and made that move. Are they going to make another move? No, they're not. Okay. Oh, they didn't take it. They just sacked it. That's even more interesting. So I've got a rebellion imminent somewhere. And now I've got to waste money to repair. Look at my income now. It's at 56. Unreal. I just can't... I'm very frustrated by the income situation right now.
At your command.
Because I don't see anything I really could have done differently to make it
Would that I were as swift as the
better
angels.
earlier. I feel like I've been building pretty consistently.
Ready
Alright,
for
so we've got
orders.
these two armies together.
Would that I were as swift as the angels.
And
Waiting
then...
for orders.
let's go ahead and... I think what I'm going to have to do is just disband an army somewhere. To start making money. As soon as I upgraded to those new units... There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Alright.
We hunger for battle.
As soon as I upgraded those new units, things just started going badly. Alright, Stargard. Havelberg is the far vanguard of that. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is cut this army down to size. I no longer need this kind of conquering power. Yeah, look at that. Instant 2,000 income every turn. Just from downgrading the army size.
At your service.
Now, because the army shrunk, I don't get quite as much of a boost for having an army in that territory. And do the same thing here. Yeah, see, because I'm shrinking the armies, the public order bonuses from having them in territories is going away. But I now am gaining almost 3,000 gold every turn, which is what I need. So that's what we'll do to kind of fight them off. To kind of, well, fight off the Muslims, but also to fight off just the debt problem we've been having, the inability to repair some of our cities. So hopefully, let's see here. Christianity is going to take a while to beat out paganism in this area. So it's going to be a while before public order is just completely stable here. You may still assign a provincial governor. And I have loyalty issues somehow. Where can I assign a provincial governor? Ooh, here's an idea. I can assign a provincial governor back here where public order is crappy. Brandenburg. So I'm going to put a governor in Wilsey. Also, I'm going to see if there's anything I can do rank-wise with these guys. I'm going to promote this guy all the way up to Count of the Palace. I'm going to promote this guy up to Chamberlain. Promote this guy to Marshal. I haven't filled out these positions in a while, but that might help with income. It does in the core game. Alright. Let's assign a public order bonus in the province of Wilsey with our new governor. The one thing about, I mentioned this very early on in the campaign, one thing that's interesting about Age of Charlemagne is the positions are all very different. Lothair's loyalty is wavering. Egehard's loyalty is wavering. Alright, so we're up to 3,000 income every turn, which is nice. Thanks to the changes we just made politically. But we have several characters whose loyalty is literally at 0. Let's see if I can make him a seneschal. And then Egehard, we will try and secure his loyalty otherwise. Alright, somehow our power dropped. We need to increase our control of the situation. We're going to use our son to try and gather some support.
Ready for orders. At your command. We hunger for battle. Commander.
It also really seems like these guys want to make a move on Bordeaux. So I'm going to go ahead and move my armies into position here and kind of dare them to do that. Now, what can I do on this side of the map, repair-wise? Have I repaired everything? Oh, I guess I have. Public order is actually good in this area now. Definitely. Okay, this is a huge public order boost as well as a public order boost in other provinces and a religion boost. Yeah, public order, or religion is finally taking hold. Christianity is taking hold in Magdeburg, but that will also help in these areas as well. So public order is actually starting to go up quickly in these areas, finally. It's also going up quickly in this area now, so we might have just finally turned the tide, which is why I let this episode run long. I was trying to get that going so that we had something to look forward to with the turn of the tide against the Muslims here. So this could be interesting because now we have to move our armies across. We've been going back and forth a lot just by virtue of the way we started and by virtue of the slow movement. We're just going back and forth across, you know, this area, but we've taken control of a lot of areas, of a lot of territory. We have our brother here. He's no longer alive, but his kingdom is very well related to us. They've supported us in a few battles, so we're going to continue to kind of have them help us until it's time to wipe them off the face of the map. But for now, we have to deal with the caliphate that is knocking on our doorstep that thinks they can take us over. They can't, but they're going to try. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you putting up with the difficulties of the last couple of episodes. It's been very frustrating trying to get through the public order situations, and it's been kind of a vicious cycle, especially with this war developing over here. But looks like we've turned the tide, and we're going to push back starting with the next recording. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit.